Hi, this is Bill Boerum. I'm here in the Alexander Valley with Leo Hansen, who is the winemaker at Stuhlmuller Vineyards. And I wanted to ask Leo, where are we in terms of the growth cycle or the growing cycle in the vineyards hereabouts in the Alexander Valley or around Stuhlmuller in particular? So what's going on in the vineyards?
Right now we are entering the phase of pulling some leaves and opening up the canopies a little bit. We just had a long cycle here, 6 days of pretty severe heat, 3 digits for a few days and high 90s. So we kind of been waiting to ride this little heat wave over, and then we're going to move in. All the vines have been done for anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks with the bloom, and now we are in the set. That means that we kind of know what we have to work with this year. We have a good idea about the yields we're going to project and the crops. So now we're going to just sort of work forward and get the things opened up the way we want to, and get it ready for the next step, which would be variation coming some point in August probably.
Right. And what you have growing around here, is that strictly Cab? Are there any other varietals?
So the Stuhlmuller family has been known for specifically Cabernet, as you mentioned, and Chardonnay. We have more Chardonnay on the vines, primarily on the river, all very well-drained gravel bed, sandy loam. We have hillsides, which are different temperatures and different, more volcanic and volcanic ash soils. It's primarily our Cabernet, but those are the two main focuses. We do have a little bit of Zinfandel for the estate program, but Chardonnay and Cabernet, the family still sells about 50% of grapes grown on the property, and the rest is produced here as estate wines.
And as to the clusters that are out there, are they pretty abundant, or do you foresee the likelihood of having to drop any fruit?
I mean, ideally we would not want to drop fruit. We want to make sure that the wine is in its own balance, but sometimes we have to do some adjustments if the pruning and other things wasn't done correctly, or if we had a tremendous set. But it looks like a moderate year for Chardonnay, generally speaking. Cabernet, generally speaking, looks very light, unfortunately.
Right.
Clusters look really light, not very compact as they often are. So it could look like a winemaker's year, not a grower's year.
Good point. Any particular distinctions you would make between either the fruit in the Alexander Valley or the wines that are produced as compared to here, along with Napa? Any particular comments or observations?
I mean, obviously, stylistically, it's a different style we're producing, especially this end of the Alexander Valley. We are in the southern tip, so our border of the property is the Russian River and Chalk Hill appellation, with the Russian River as our eastern borderline. So it is a cooler area for Alexander Valley. That means Chardonnay is pretty solid every year, year in, year out. Cabernet is definitely more on the challenge and cooler vintages to make. And they are different in styles than the Napa wines. They're probably not as voluptuous and big and fruit forward. And we also do try and pick on let's just say on the earlier side of what is the norm.
Right. Well, thank you very much, Leo. We really appreciate your insights, and we'll have a good season.
Thank you so much.